Hello, welcome back to Hangar 51. It's Thursday night and Shadow's in the room. What's up? Crap! Oh my god, more crap! Holy crap! It's crap! Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, hope to have a good show. I'm gonna try something. I got some cool video if I can use it. I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. I gotta load it first. It's loading. Chef Adams, what's up? Love your new plane, buddy. Yeah, I saw that plane in person 2 years ago at Bigfoot. Ben Harbour had it there, and I actually helped him diagnose an issue with it. But what a great airplane! That F4 is awesome. You know, I'm probably going to build it. I really like it. So I already have the master build Corsair, which I should be working on while I'm down, and I haven't been. So maybe I will. Maybe tomorrow maybe I'll just work on the Corsair tomorrow. I might just do that. Completely forgot about it. Out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. So yeah. All right, Shadow. Have a good night, man. We'll see you later. So, but yeah, I saw the thing. It wasn't even painted. The one that Ben had there. It was just in the brown paper, and it looked awesome. It was beautiful just in brown paper. So painted, it's absolutely gorgeous. So and it flies great. So you're gonna love it. It's a really good flyer. So. So we got 6 in the room, so we got some lurkers. Good to see you guys. Welcome to the show. So I met Michael Bear today at the airport, and we did a walkthrough of the Falcon 50. And I'm going to try to show you that video tonight. We're gonna try to put it up. I'm transferring some files around so I can edit it. I might have to edit it. Eric EQ, what's up? How you doing, buddy? So hopefully we can show you that video, and then I've got my. I keep forgetting I had this airplane, and so I dug it out yesterday so that I could build it tonight. So we're going to build my Miss America P-51. Wiggs, what's up? How you doing, buddy? You only see one old crow on the table? Yeah, I forgot to change my scroll. Let me fix that real quick here. Let me go ahead and work on that. Oops, that's not that one. This is what. Yeah. So. Okay, so I think that's got it now. Do a quickie on that. Ray, you're here! Yay! Mike SSI, what's up? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Mike Bird, how you doing, man? David, what's up? How you doing? Hi, Crystal. Yeah, so we're gonna. I hope I can do this video tonight. It was really fun meeting Michael today and walking through that gorgeous Falcon 50. Oh my God, what an airplane! And so yeah, we're gonna try to. I have to. He doesn't want the N number visible. I got to look to see if we can see it anywhere before I can show it to you guys. So I got to kind of do a review of it. It's only a couple of minutes long. It's not a real long. Maybe 5 minutes. So it's not real long. Jeff in Lower Alabama, what's up? So I gotta walk it through real quick. We're 90%. We're almost. The file's almost been transferred. Well, actually, I'm moving files off my computer so I can put that one on the computer so we can watch it. So I'm kind of shifting stuff around here for a minute. Trying to get some videos uploaded and deleted off the computer. My computer disk's full again. You know, when you do a lot of videos, man, it fills up fast. Keith Christie, what's up? Wonder Woman P-51. Yes, it's right here. It's the new stealth version. It's right there. Michael Bear, there he is. He's on the flight home. Yeah, he was. Well, you should be home by now, aren't you? Are you still in the plane, Michael? Did your plane leave late? Because you should be home by now. All right, so let's go take a look at. Yeah, 97, almost 98. We're almost offloaded. Then I gotta upload it real quick. Then I'll take a look at it, and if it looks good, I'll show it to you. Well, I can show you most of it anyway. Headwind. Oh, you're fighting a headwind going home? Oh, well, that'll slow you down. Oh, yeah, he's not flying his bird. He's flying. He's flying. Steerage. on a southeast plane or southwest. What is it? South? I forget. Anyway, he's in baggage. He's too cheap to buy a regular ticket, so he's in the baggage compartment. Is that what they call it? Steerage on a ship? Bottom of the Titanic in the bilge. Anyway, yeah. So all right. So that file's moved. Let me move the other one now, and then we'll. Yeah, these gotta be the two I did today. And these are the ones I just opened. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we're gonna move these two. Over here. No, they're moving much faster. That only take a minute. All right, good. Okay, so then I can take a look at it and see what we got. Oh, and we're doing a prop balance. So, yep, you know the famous prop balancing on the shit show. So I finally got the props off of my OV Bronco, my OV10 Bronco. So we're still fighting unbalanced props here. So we're trying to get that fixed. The guy, I'm trying to save these props. He's taken a Dremel tool and ground out in between the blades. I have no idea why. Maybe it wouldn't fit the spinners he bought. I don't know. I don't know what the hell he did. I really don't. I think I'm going to have to replace those spinners anyway. They, at least one of them, because he carved it up so bad that there's no way that spinner's balanced anymore. So that one's going to shake no matter what anyway. So I don't, but at least I got them off, and we'll figure it out. Okay, so that's a good sign. That's the heavy blade. Oh no, it's not either. Nope, the heavy blade is still on. The one I'm adding paint to is still at the top. Why? How can that possibly be still at the top? I don't understand. Holy shit, this thing's out of balance. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll keep messing with it. Okay, it's 94%, almost done. Good. All right, so we're gonna get. I gotta take a quick look at this. In the meantime, well, let's just one thing at a time. The box is right there to get the airplane. It's not on the table yet, but will be in a minute. Let me see if I can get this video up first. So, okay, it's done. All right, so let me open it and see if. So it should start with this one. Okay, open with. Let's see what we got. Yeah, so Michael just wanted me to make sure that there wasn't any. That you couldn't see his. So we're on board a Falcon 50, and Michael Bear's he doesn't want to make. He wants to make sure you can't see the end number because he didn't. It's not his airplane, and he didn't get permission from the owner to film it. So he said that the end number might be on the dashboard. I do not see it on the dashboard. Instrument panel. Sorry. I don't see it. No, hold on. Wait. We're zoomed in here pretty close. Let me look. All right, Michael, where is it on the dash? Let me make sure because I don't see it. Where is it on the dashboard? Instrument panel. Yeah. Michael was he was here today. I actually brought him home to the shit show, and he was inspecting my prop balancer before I. While we were here, so he got a first-hand look at the room that I'm building and all the airplanes that are everywhere and the cars and the trailers and the shit home that goes with the shit show. Hi Chris and Lori, how you doing? So anyway, yeah. So if the end number's on the dash, Michael, where would it be? Where do I look for it? Because I just want to make sure. I don't want to cause any trouble for you or your plane owner guy, but I don't see it. I'm looking all over the place here, and I don't see it. So I don't think it's on the instrument panel, but if it is, I don't think anybody could find it because I can't find it. I don't see it anywhere. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it. Give me a hint. Kenny Rogers, what's up? How you doing, man? Oh God, more snow, Ken? Oh Jesus, dude, move to Florida. Just get your butt down here. Yes, quit screwing with the snow. Yikes. Six. It's just the opposite, Six. Everybody says just the opposite, that I'm taller. You know, they meet me in person, they say, you're not that short. Well, I didn't think I was, but I get razzed about it a lot. So, near the top, both sides. Really small, not worried about it much. Okay, well, I'm looking on both sides at the top, and if it's there, we can't read it. And I'm going to check it one more time here, because I've got this blown up and everything, and I do not see it. It must be on one of the other jets that you fly, because I don't see it here. Oh, I do see it. Oh my God, nobody's going to see that, Michael. Oh my God. Nobody's going to find that. All right, let me go look to make sure it's not on the tail too, and then we're done. Then I can show you the video, guys. All right, so let me pause that. Let me add the video, the other half of the video. This stupid camera. I still haven't got the settings right on this camera. So it only goes so long, and then it stops the video and starts it again, and, you know, in a new segment. Make the segment smaller, and then you have to splice them back together. So I have to splice it back together. So yeah, it looks like it was only 2 minutes on the second segment. So let me let's go here. Go here. Okay, I can't show you this part of it, so I'll have to edit that. Okay, all right. Put us on the TV, Kenny. I'm not as short as I claim to be. I don't claim to be short. Everybody else does. Yeah, it's on the table, Roy. Read the scroll. No, it's not on the table yet. I'm gonna go get it. I'm giving you guys a highlight video first, and then we're gonna put it on the table. So just hang tight for a second. Let me import this video over here. I gotta go to render capture, and we're gonna grab it from the video. Okay. Alright. Okay. And then we're going to put that in the front. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to have to jump it around a little bit, but you'll get the gist of it. Let me test the sound, make sure you can hear it okay. I think you'll be able to hear it. I thought the new one was rated for 6S, Keith. Are you sure? Let me grab the box. I could have sworn it was rated for 6S. The old one wasn't. I know that. The new one I thought was. Let me see. Okay, you're right. It doesn't say it's rated for 6S, but it's got an 80 amp ESC in it, so I think it'll handle 6S. But you're right, it doesn't say it. I thought it did. I could have sworn the new one was upgraded, so it was 6S. Yeah. Oh well. So, all right, I'll check. I'll change the scroll. All right, let me see here. Yeah, 6S if you're only flying it at half throttle. That's fine. Yeah, that's definitely doable. And then just, you know, if you're going to go wide open throttle, just don't go longer than like 10 seconds at a time. You'll probably be fine. Everybody I know's flying it on 6S on the show. It's, you know, it is the shit show, but it's not the lying shit show. Oops, the ESC went out? Yeah. On an 1800. Why the hell do you only have an 1800 in it? Holy shit. It'll definitely carry something bigger than that. It's hell, they recommend a 2600 on 4S. So I'm sure you could get a 2200 in it, no problem, for 6S. Hell, I think that plane could carry the battery that I fly my jet with, the 2650. I'm certain that plane could carry that battery. It's not that heavy. So, but anyway, all right. So, let me get back to this video here. We're gonna put it up here in a second. Here, let me fiddle fart around a little bit more, just to make sure it's going to work. And I'll turn the volume up so you guys can hear it. All right, let me go down here. Fix this. You don't have a 2650. Well, get one. And then get that jet I've been telling everybody about at the same time, because you're going to want that jet too. Because it's awesome. So, all right. So let's put this video up. This is going to be pretty good, guys. You're gonna like this. This is pretty cool. All right. So I'm going to crank up the volume a little bit. and I'm not going to talk. I'll just pause it and talk softly because it might be loud. All right, so here we go. Okay, welcome back to Hangar 51. So we're on Falcon 50, and Michael Bear is at the captain's seat. Hey, everybody. Guess who's in Tampa? We do this big finally, yeah. That's right. This is the ultimate shit show, guys. This is your point. Yeah, this point is the shit. So here's the, let's go over the instrument panel here. Tell them what you're looking at.
I'm using this is the multi-function displays right here. I've got the half shut off now. I'll turn it back up. And you'll see it.
No, there's just redundancy. This shows everything on the left side.
Let's see. Let's got the tech redundancy. Okay. I can bring up the ground charts and stuff like that. We'll go here. We'll put the we're Tampa International Airport right now. And we'll bring the airport up here. There you go. So we can scroll around on that a little bit. Here's the airport. We'll park right in here. These are coming back in. Engine gauges, we got 3 engines on this airplane. These are drops right here. Oh, we got how many channels this is. We got 3 engines. We got thrust reverser. We got speed brakes. We got retracts for sure.
And the standard 4.
Yeah, and the standard 10. Yeah, we're getting some channels.
Yeah, still think I have a 16 channel radio.
Yeah, I did take things to buy this one. Yeah. So, we're going to kick parking brake off over there in the back. Overhead, this is the hydraulic panels. Has a circuit breakers and stuff over here. Main navigation system is right here. Well, actually, I made a little box. Look at that. This little box right there costs like $80,000, and if you pop your seatbelt off, and this is screen, it breaks it. That's me how I know.
Yeah, that's how you know.
So notice this is brand new. Set up cover. We don't touch it. We used to fly without this. So this is Dollar Tree foam board. It actually is. I made this, custom crafted, put the sticker on it. Yeah, that saves our multi-thousands of dollars. We don't use that to fly over the going out South Pacific or something like that.
So that's cool.
And so
this is got a total of circuit breakers up here on the ceiling.
go over there.
And then over here. So let's take it for a spin.
You might should have got the lights on if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
spin up back before we shut down.
Yeah.
And
so let me spin around here and show you the cabin, guys. So we've got these beautiful cabinets here that for storage, food, snacks, wine, booze, up here in the top here.
give me that camera, Tim. Go back there and get a big shot.
Oh,
Big shot.
big shot.
Pop up and look. That's the chief seat right there.
Yeah. Hey guys, it's the luxury here.
Articulated spin around.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say.
Hey, that was made for Ken.
Yeah, this is the shit, guys. This is the shit show. This is the shit.
We keep generating ground speed of 657 miles an hour at one point. We had a little tailwind.
Is that right? Yeah. So yeah, what do we got? So for let's see, there's 4,
We could see 3 across the couch.
5, 6, and then 3 across the couch.
Like 9.
So seating for 9 plus a jump seat. So that's 10. So seating for 10.
Hey Kenny, if you need to drop the boys in the pool,
Yeah.
it's right back there. Check out the pool.
This is the luxury shitter.
Here we go.
Headed cover seat. And then the sink over here. Show the sink over here. Alright? So yeah, this is some shit, I'll tell you all the time. Alright, so Michael's gonna shut this thing down and then we're gonna walk around the outside. So he can hear what we're doing. We've got the APU running right now, the auxiliary power unit. It says power and everything.
Miscellaneous electric.
So he shut everything down.
That's all the cabin stuff, emergency lights, transfer pumps. Avionics are 2 separate buses. Somebody goes all straight down. Lights. Okay, we're gonna get Kenny out of shutting down EPU.
Which one's that?
This is start stop button right there.
That's Christmas right here?
That right there.
There we go.
Right.
That just shut the EPU off of this and everything else. We're on battery now.
Yeah.
So
I'm shutting the master off for the APU. That's going to close the door back there in the back. There's a cross point. So you can do that one too, Kenny.
alright. We'll push that one there.
That one.
Alrighty.
And then we've got the generator's already on, so we got 2 batteries. That'll finish the job. Go ahead and do that.
These 2 here. There we are. That's it. Then this thing's off. And there's an iPad still on over here. We gotta shut that
I
down.
gotta take that with me.
Yeah. Alright, so now we're gonna get off the plane and go walk around it. We were gonna go outside first, but with the APU running, we couldn't hear anything. So, right here. You're gonna take your muffs or now?
I'll take those here.
You grab your iPad.
I'll grab it.
Oh, no, let's leave this here for not getting off. Alright. So here we are. Tampa. And this is the plane.
Damn it.
Yeah, what's this? The luggage compartment that's open back here? Look up there. Thanks. Over here. Car seat here. I got a car seat, a ladder. Look at this. This is how the APU is.
APU, hydraulics, environmental. It's all fluid everything. This right there is the S stuff. That is the air intake for the number 2 engine. It comes in the top. People think there's an engine on top. Yeah, it's right here. But that's the duct.
We got there. Yeah, the big engine. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna stop it there. That's good enough. All right, so was that all right? Can you guys see that all right? Did that work out okay? Because I can't see what I'm playing while it's running. I have to have the screen wide open. So, what's the button for the missiles? I don't know where the button is for the auger in. Check Don, what's up? How you doing, man? Hey, David yourself is missing you. He wants to take your name off the bingo board, so you may want to stop in and say hi. Where do you keep the cookies? Where's the button for the telemetry? So anyway, so that's what Michael has to fly for a job. It sucks to be him, doesn't it? He's got, I think, he's got 3. What did he tell me? He's got 3 900s, I think. That's the Falcon 50. He's got 3 Falcon 900s and a couple of 2000s, I think they are, the other ones. So yeah, they've got about, I don't know, 8 or 10 Falcon jets, and then a couple others, I think, that they fly people that own the jets. They don't own the jet. Mike doesn't own the jet. He's just the pilot. People own the jet. They pay him to maintain it, store it, book the flights, take all that, and all they do is call them up and say, hey, we want to go to the Bahamas next week, and then Michael takes care of it and then flies it there. So yeah, it's a tough life, but hey, somebody's got to do it. So I thought you guys would enjoy that. I hope that was pretty good. I hope you saw it all right. Hey, no problem for it. That was a real easy search, so not a big problem. So all right, so that takes care of the in-flight video, which, if we happen to have been flying in that thing. Yeah, that's a hell of an airplane, guys. Holy crap. That's wow. What a beautiful airplane. It just painted it. I think it was between $500,000 and $900,000 painted. They had to replace one piece of glass in the cockpit area. It was $30,000 for one piece of glass on the corner, a little triangular piece of cockpit glass. And they recovered the couch, and they wanted $50,000 to recover the couch. Oh my! I'll do it for half that. The next time you need the couch recovered, I'll do it for half, gladly. So, anyway, it's an old airplane. I think what did you say that was in the 60s? That plane? I mean, it's all been updated. It's all glass cockpit and everything. It's been through major updates, but it's. I think the original plane was pretty old. Sure don't look it though. God, it looks like a brand new airplane inside and out. It's beautiful. So yeah, pretty cool. All right, so that worked all right. I guess you guys saw the video okay. Nobody's telling me they didn't. So yeah, Don, your number was called. Yeah, after he's told everybody he was taking your number off the board, then he called your number. So yeah, so if you want to get back on the board, just jump on the show this weekend, and he'll put you back on the board. I don't think anybody took your number, so it'll still be available if you want the same number back. So they're landing now. So Michael's landing right now. He's so what we did, I met him at the airside there in Tampa. I was there when he landed, so I greeted him as he walked through the door. It was pretty cool. And RC Air Marshal, what is up? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, I'm old. Yeah, I'm old. I'll confess to that. So Michael and I went to lunch, and then I drove him all the way back up to my house, which is probably close to 30 miles. But we're around the expressway. It was 70 miles an hour, so it took 35 minutes to get there. And I showed him the whole hangar, the room, all the planes. That went out and looked in the trailers, showed him all the planes in the 2 trailers, and just gave him a brief, view of the whole property, and then we came back down to Tampa to put him on the airplane. Left them at the airside. They got a ride from where the FBO that they parked the plane at. They ran him across the runway to the terminal so that they could get on their Southwest flight home. So that's where he is now. He just got off the plane. He's back in Kansas, and then he's flying back in Saturday. So he might be on the show. He actually might be live here on Saturday night. So look forward to that on Saturday, guys. I think Michael's going to actually be here Saturday, do the show, and then he's getting on his plane noon Sunday and flying that beautiful bird back home. So look forward to that. That's what's coming up Saturday. So that's pretty good. All right, so now. And we might have a surprise unboxing Saturday. I'm not going to even give you a hint what it is. But we may have a surprise unboxing Saturday. Heading to Sweden. Are you really, Air Marshal? Wow. That's pretty cool. So, all right. All right, so I got to go do a quick pee, so I'll be right back from that, and then we'll get this Mustang out of the box and put it together. So give me a minute. I think I only need that one tool, and I believe it's still over here. I believe I'm putting it over here. Yep, it is. So this, my multi-tool that I got from Horizon should be the only tool I need. So we'll work with that. I gotta move. I'm gonna move. I think I don't know if I'm gonna move the laptop or just close it. If I close it, we can just work over the top of it. So maybe I'll close it. But anyway, so let me go let the boys. I don't actually have to drop the boys off at the pool, but I have to head that way. So I'll be right back. Okay. So let me just move a couple things here. These are the spinners for the OV10. I'm gonna move them over here. Off the table. Yeah, I finally found some odd size Allen wrench to get these screws out. And like I said, the one spinner is so hacked up, I don't even know if I can use it. And it's probably going to be so out of balance. Probably ruin my balance jump on the prop. So, but we'll see. We got a lot of fooling around with that now. So until, ooh. Oh, that's right. It didn't have. Yes, it didn't even have one prop had a washer on it, a big thrust washer. The other one didn't. Yeah, just not a good thing at all. But this is all the pre-flight check before I fly it, and it needs all this stuff. So, alright, let me move this stuff off the laptop so I can close the lid. I believe it's set not to turn off if I close the lid. God, I hope so. Otherwise, I'm going to lose the show. Well, hey, you didn't get the shit show name for nothing, right? So, if I close the lid, it shuts the thing down. It should. All right, let me. Let's make sure I got it set right before we close the lid. So let me go check that and make sure it's set to do nothing when I close the lid. Power settings. All right, what do we got here, dude? I already had a bunch of Swedish ladies since getting to John. This is a different breed of. God didn't make any ugly Swedish girls. Okay. All right, Marshall. I gotta go with you. Let's book a flight. I'll go with you. 10 to 12 inches of snow. Oh, Lori, no kidding. Really? Yuck. Yeah, I know you don't see the plane on the table. I'm going to put it on here in just a minute. It's the stealth version. You know, we're selling these to the government. This is one. There's one right here. That's how good they are. So. There's certainly a bunch of ugly ones here. I don't care if they're tall. You don't think that bothers me? That don't bother me any. All right. Let me do a quick power setting check here, and then we can shut the lid. Let's see. Power and sleep settings. Never, never. Never power, never. Again. Change power mode, no. Lock in, automatically adjust power, sleep settings. Additional power settings. Let's see here. Choose what the power button is. Choose closing the lid. There it is. When I close the lid, do nothing. Okay, good. It's already set to that. Alright, so I should be able to close the lid. It shouldn't do anything stupid. because I want the lid closed so I can put the box on top of the lid. All right, so let me move a couple things here. And we'll get the box on the table. Let's move my prop balancer. We'll play with that a little bit later. Got a couple flashlights we're going to move. My phone. Tiny little screw we'll put over here. Okay. Camera and the radio. Over here. Get that there. Okay, here we go. I'll close the lid. Hopefully nothing happens. Uh-oh. It said nothing was going to happen. Well, it blinked. I think we're still good, though. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, looks all right. Yeah, Marshall, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, they unboxed her. Yeah, you figured it out. That's exactly what it means. Okay. All right. Let's get. All right. That should do. Let me get the box. Put it on the table. Let me move my camera so I can see what I'm doing. And that definitely changed. Okay. Alright. So here's the box. So I bought the Voodoo, which is this one here. This one's Voodoo. Bought that one many years ago. This is the Miss America, which is this one here. That's what we're unboxing in this one. This is the Miss America. I already did an unboxing months ago and put it back in the box. And now I'm going to take it back out of the box and we're going to put it together because I want to fly it. So I don't believe, if I remember right, I don't think I have to put the stars on this. I think they're already on it. I could be wrong. We'll find out. Rando Vision, what's up? How you doing, man? All right. The stars are on the wing. Trying not to make a mess here. Okay. Books in here. Okay, maybe we do. We'll see. I don't think I need the book, but we'll leave it here anyway. All right, so there's the wing, one piece, very beautiful, red, white, and blue. Love it. Take out these foam pieces that have already been out. I'll put these on the ground over here. All right, so the first thing is we got a prop. We'll take that out. We'll have to balance it. Don't think for a minute we ain't gonna balance that prop. All right, blue nose cone. That's nice. Another piece of foam. Out comes the wing. Look at that, man. That's beautiful. Look at that. Gotta love this airplane. Been wanting to Miss America for a long time. I think they had this one out when they had Voodoo out, and I didn't get it, or maybe they didn't. I don't remember. But when it came back out, for sure, I got it this time because I really wanted it. So, and it was on sale. Of course, you know it has to be on sale if I'm buying it. So it was on sale. I got a good price on it. Okay, so I got a little bag of goodies here, and those are all the screws, and they just standard procedure on FMS planes. They're all, I think, a 2 millimeter hex head, all the screws. So we only need one tool to put the plane together, which is very nice. We've got a little spar here that goes in the horizontal when you put it on. Horizontal stabilizer. Let's tape in the box here, so we'll take that out. Make sure there's no tape residue on there. Alright. And I think that's the fuselage, and we're done. I don't think there's anything else in the box. That's it. So this should be a super simple build. We'll call them assembly, because we're not building it, we're assembling it. Some people get anal about that. I don't know why, but minor technicality. But. Okay, so it doesn't want to come out because the motor is hitting the foam here. There we go. Just going to kind of give it a little persuasion. There we go. Okay, and that's out. Alright, foam box off the table. There's nothing else in it. Looks like a dead spider. Other than that, nothing on the bottom. Nope. That box is designed for a ready-to-fly version. The back of the foam's got a place for a transmitter. So you could put you could buy the ready-to-fly version and it would come with a transmitter. So, alright, so there we go. Got it on the table. We've got some stuck foam here. Let's see if we can get that off without ruining the paint. Okay, that one came off. That one came off. Good. Okay. Alright. A couple of pieces of the blue up here. Get those off. Anything on this side? Nope. Looks pretty good. Alright. There we go. Good deal. Alright. Yeah, I agree. I think this is a beautiful plane. I've been, I keep forgetting I have it. You know, I keep wanting to fly it, and then I keep forgetting I even have it, and then I remember I have it, and so yesterday I went and dug it out. It was hard to get to it because it's buried over on the other side of my room where I'm building. But I went over there and dug it out. And got it out here so I could do this tonight because I definitely want to put this together. I want to fly it. So I'm just flexing my foam hinge here. Always free those up before you put the plane together. You do not want your servos to do this. You know, it's hard on the servo to make it, move the foam that hasn't been worked in. So always work your foam hinges in before you power it up and make the servo do it. All right. So obviously this goes on this side. It's got the horn on the control surface with a ball link, and the servo is on this side. So it goes over here like that. Put the carbon fiber rod through the hole. Oh, this is always something, guys do this, it makes it much easier. So when you've got a piece of foam like this that's got to go into a plastic receiver, just grab the tip of it and squish it like this with your fingers. Just go like this. That's all you got to do. Just give it a little pinch, and it just kind of, you can't even see it, but it's literally beveling the edge of the foam here, just slightly. And when you do this, it just slides right into you don't have to fight it. It'll plug right into the plastic receiver. So it makes a huge difference, much easier. It just goes right in. So always pinch your phone that is going into a plastic receiver. All right, let's put this one on. And then we've got this. I love these new connectors they have. They're either square or D-shaped or whatever, but when you put the two halves together, these plastic square tubes or whatever they happen to be, this is a D-shape, but when they plug together, it's a solid, there's no, when they used to put that metal wire in there, the wire always flexed and your elevators never stayed, in parallel, and this is such a nicer way to do it. These connections are great. They really work good. And they line right up. There's never any issues lining them up. Okay. So there we have it. They're hooked together. So perfect. All right. Let me get my screw bag out. If there's any different size screws, we'll look up in the instructions to see what size goes where. Oh, I have the Voodoo. I've had Voodoo forever, and it's over there. It's the exact same airplane, just different paint scheme. And Voodoo is very fast. And I never flew it on 6S, so this thing on 6S is going to be a rocket ship for sure. I would venture to guess this thing's probably as fast as the V1200 on 6S, because it's damn fast on 4S. All right, so what do we got? Okay, so we got a couple of different size screws here. So I'm going to look at the instructions to see what the screw goes where, just so we know, because this is there's 3 of these, which I'm sure one's an extra, but these are Phillips head. These are flathead screws. I don't know where those go. They might be the ones for the tail. And then we got 4 of these long screws. I'm sure those are the ones for the wing. There's actually a 5th one. That's an extra. And then this one screw. All right, so I already know where they all go. This is obviously the one that you get 2 of these, so 1 extra. So here's my 1 extra. And this is the one that screws the 2 halves of the elevator together. There's actually a little hole right here to screw the elevator together. And that's going to require a very tiny Phillips screwdriver, which I probably don't have handy. It might be over here. I was rearranging the tools, and I put my toolbox back in the truck to go flying. So I might have to get that. I can't find one laying here. There might be one over here on the table. And it's one of those red-handled FMS screwdrivers, so it should be the right screwdriver. It's theirs. You used to get screwdrivers with the plane, guys. I don't know how long you guys have been doing this, but most of the companies used to give you a free screwdriver. Pilot Ryan made a joke about it that he uses them as Christmas ornaments because he's got so many of them. He's got red screwdrivers all over his Christmas tree. All right, let's see. This one. Got one in my pocket. How much is it worth? Let me check it. It's a small screwdriver. It's not as small as the one I want to use, but it might work. Alright, I don't see that red one. We'll check this to see if it's going to work, and if it won't, then I'll have to go get a screwdriver. Let's check this and see. Yeah, that will work. Alright, let's just use this one. Alright, so I'm going to put this screw through here. There's a hole right through, I don't think you'll be able to see it, but right through the plastic piece here. Right here, where the two halves go together. There's a hole right here. And the holes in both both pieces of the plastic. So you put a screw through there, and that locks the D-shaped connectors together. They can't come apart once you put a screw in it. Kind of overkill, because once you screw the halves on, they really can't come off anyway. But this is just an little added insurance with this screw in there. There's no way the elevators can come apart. So we'll put this screw in here. It's a self-tapping screw. It taps into the plastic. It seems to be going in okay. This screwdriver is really not the ideal screwdriver for this one. I think it'll work. Maybe. No, I think we're gonna have to go get a screwdriver. Let me take one more quick look right here and see one of them here. Should be one here. Yeah, I didn't see it. Alright, let me go get a screwdriver. Be right back. Okay. Got the screwdriver. Toolbox. Wow, this is a really good screwdriver for this. This will probably work perfect. Let me see. So this is a very tiny Phillips screwdriver. It came with about a laptop battery to replace the battery in my laptop. And they give you the screw you need to take the screws out of the laptop. They have these tiny little... So the battery came with a screwdriver. So it's a very handy little screwdriver. I like it a lot. It's a nice screwdriver. It's perfect for taking a laptop apart. And it was perfect for this screw. It worked perfect. So there we go there. Let me flip this over and see if it's the same, if this is going to work for these screws. Nah, no, it would. I think I got a better one. I think maybe this one's better. Where's my AVANTI-S? I have one of those in here somewhere. No. Can't take that one either. Well, I think that's the best one of the bunch. We'll use this one. So there's two black Phillips head self-tamping screws. These are what hold the... There's two plastic mounts coming out of the fuselage that line up with these holes in the horizontal. So you just self-tap these into the plastic receiver there. I always like to go in, back it out a couple turns, go back in, back it out, in, out, in. Don't just try to screw it straight in. And it'll work, but it's hard on everything. It works much better if you go in, then back it out, and then go in again a little farther, and you keep working it in that way, and it goes in much easier and cuts nicer threads. So if you do ever have to take it apart and put it back together, it'll go together really nice because it's cutting. It's like running a tap. If you've ever tapped a hole with a tap, tap and die. It's the same principle. You don't just keep threading it. You back it off. It cleans the threads as it goes back out, and then you put it in farther, and just keep doing that. Yeah, that's what she said. I know. Yeah, got it. All right, so let me Roach Coach, what's up? Good to see you, man. Uh-oh, what did I miss? I missed something. Something happened to somebody, I missed it. I think it was to Roach. Michael, what happened? Yeah, I know, Craig. I know I missed it. I'm busy. I'm multitasking. I'm trying to read and build at the same time, and I can't. So, I'm doing the best I can. Yeah, exactly. You're right, RC Plane. Make sure you put it in farther, for sure. Goes without saying. Yeah, that is what she said. Oh my God, Michael, you didn't have another house fire, did you? Oh no, really? On April Fool's Day. Oh, God. All right, now wait a minute. All right, hold on. All right. Are we falling for it? Is this an April Fool's joke? Okay. All right, so those are in. All done there. So there's my one extra screw for the elevator, one extra screw for the horizontal stab, and there's my 4. Here's 5. So there's one extra screw for the wing bolts. Okay, so we got to send these wires up into the fuselage. pull off the battery compartment. Oh, this has got a reflex gyro in it. I didn't know that. Look at that. Wow. Nice. All right. Yeah, it's got a giant ESC in here. Holy Christ, that thing's massive. All right, so let me send these wires. Uh-oh, any cutters? Those I have. I have like 4 sets of cutters laying on the one on the floor there, one on the table there, one on the table over there. So I don't know why I've got all these damn side cutters laying all over the place, but I got plenty of those. Couldn't find a screwdriver. I got side cutters coming on my butt. The only problem with this set of side cutters is so dull it won't even cut this plastic tire. Jeez. Holy crap, are you serious? Oh, God. Okay. Okay. All right, got it. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. They've got this junction block in here. Nice. That makes that pretty simple. And apparently that block is supposed to be mounted in the wing here, but it's not. So that's weird. I don't know why it's not mounted where it belongs. Probably doesn't matter. It'll fit in the fuselage, I think, so we'll just stick it up in the fuselage. Alright, so let's put that over there. Send these wires up into the plane here. Set that down there like that. Alright, and pull these wires up. Okay. I think I'm going to pull that block up in here too. Why not? Because it definitely doesn't need to be down in the airplane. Plenty of room up here for it. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. Alright. Make sure all the wires are out of the way. They are. Perfect. Alright. So the last thing to do is put these 4 screws in the bottom. Hold the wing on. That's where I need my handy dandy little horizon tool. I don't think that's the right size bit though. Hang on. Pretty sure it's 2mm. Wow. That's on there so tight. That's 2. Yep, that's it. Okay. It's a nice little tool, guys. I gotta tell you. You know, it was a freebie for joining the elite, and well worth it. Well, right. Get them all started, guys, before you tighten any of them up. Don't ever tighten one up. Get them all started. You always got to get them all started, because like this one right now, this one doesn't want to start. And if it was tight, I'd never get it started. There it goes. Okay. I think that's started. Yep. Thank you, Mike. Just trying to help, guys. Not my first rodeo. No. So I just like to just keep jumping around, pull them all in evenly. I don't like to tighten one down tight, you know, because it may cock the wing slightly, and you know, if you keep moving around and tighten them as you go, it pulls the wing in nice and smooth, nice and even. Beautiful. Now these, what you want to do is watch this plastic insert here. And when you see that start to crush into the foam, that's tight enough. You don't want to go any tighter than that. Sometimes they hit a stop, and that's really cool when they do. I like that. But if they don't hit a stop, only tighten it till you see the foam start to crush and then stop. Because it'll just keep going and you'll just keep crushing the foam. Okay, that one's crushing there. Okay, there we are. Okay, so the only thing left now, I could put a receiver in it if I can drop the gear, which we will do, but we're gonna check the prop to see if the prop needs balancing. So let's pop the other prop off and pop this one on, and we'll see if it needs balancing or not. But here's what this is gonna look like, just like that. That's what it looks like in flight. Pretty sweet. Beautiful airplane. God, I love this airplane. I love Voodoo, but I honestly think I like this one even more than Voodoo. I really love this red, white, and blue scheme. It's really cool. All right, so let's get the prop balancer up here. And we've got the control horn for the elevator. Got to snap that in. So we'll get the prop started while I'm snapping that on. Yeah, let that one sit. We're still farting with those props from the guy screwed those up so bad. He's ground on them so much and not evenly that I'm having a really hard time getting these props to balance. You know, there's two of them on that OV10 and they're both really messed up. So let's see how we're doing here. Wow, really? Okay, it's out of balance because I just want to put it on the right place and it didn't move. All right, so this blade here is heavy. Okay, all right. So now let's break the edges. So I like to take some like 180 or 220 sandpaper and I break all the edges. Just a quick little sand on the very edge to take that sharpness off of it. So it doesn't have that rough, serrated feel to it. It doesn't have that knife sharp that would cut your finger off. You know, I just like to smooth them out, make sure there's no No sharp edges. So always start with that. Just a quick sand, nothing too crazy. Just want to take that sharpness off. Now the props on the Albatross they felt like a serrated edge. They were so jagged. I mean, you couldn't see it to look at it, but when you ran your finger over it, it's like, oh my God. So they needed a lot of sanding to get that jaggedness off of it. What's up, Fred? How you doing? All right, so we're gonna one more right here. Okay. So now I just run my hands over them, make sure that they're not sharp. They're not going to cut my fingers. I don't feel any serrations. They're just nice and smooth. Okay. All right. Good enough. Well, now sometimes if I run my finger over the back edge of it and it still feels a little sharp, I'll just break that sharpness. Well, it's still sharp. Wow. That's better. Okay, there we go. All right, put it in here. Spin it around. Okay, all right, so obviously this is the light blade, this is the heavy blade, and then amongst two of these, but let's just start with this one. I'm going to put a little paint on this one. Just a light coat of clear. I like to hold it this way for a minute, let it start to cure up before I tilt it, because I don't want to get a run on the prop. So I just give it a quick splatter, and then I hold it like this just long enough for it to start to cure up. And you can watch it dry. I can see it drying, so it doesn't take long. Is that what I am, Randy? A crackhead? Oh well. Okay, that's not. It's still drying, so it's supposed to be heavy. But that's all right. That's not bad. We're pretty close. It still has to do a little more drying. But that's close. I mean, look at the way it's spinning. That's really close. That's very close. Now I'm going to have to back up so I can read what Roach said, because I want to get up to speed here. So let me back up a minute. See where he told his little story. Okay, must be back farther than that. And wow. Yeah, it's way back. Hey, you didn't wait till I recognized you, Roach. Or did you? Maybe you did, but I wasn't watching. Okay. Okay. All right. Here we go. I'm getting close now. Here we go. You put the laptop screws down and do the unbox. All right. Here we go. Here we go. I'm getting close. I'm getting really close. But had a lipo fire, almost burnt your house down again. Roach. Michael. Let me see. All right, so I don't see. It says the house isn't livable. What part of the house was it? I'm looking. Maybe you already answered that. April Fool's Day. Yep, got that. Okay, check in here. Getting so 3 helicopters, crate, but still flyable. 170 F-16 Ocean or Sea of Blue Venom. Camera. I used to take pictures of DJI. Supposed to be Jetworks battery. Oh, yeah, I had one of those. Not real impressed with those batteries. I got a bad one. All right, so charge the balance and both have the same. Never had batteries do this before. You guys are scaring the shit out of me with this battery stuff. God, I've never had a battery do that. So all right, all right, I must have missed it. What part of the house, Michael? Start in the kitchen. Okay, where I had the battery charger on the cabinet. So you were. Listen, I'm sorry to laugh because it's not funny, but you're charging batteries in your kitchen? Wow. Wow. Man, Michael, I'm sorry. Man, that just sucks. That really sucks. You know, I know, and I know how it happens because we get complacent. We all do it. You know, 5 feet away from the table where you sit. So where were you at when the fire started? You said you left it unattended. So where were you? He got it from Ukraine. Hey Sawyer, how you doing, man? You sent me an email. All right, which email address did you use? You just stepped outside for a minute. Wow, God. So I am guilty of leaving my batteries unattended, but they're always charging on a concrete floor where there's nothing around them that can catch fire. So if a fire should start, it can't go anywhere. There's nothing to burn. You know, it's just going to leave a big stain on my concrete, but that's about all that's going to happen. I also, they're in the back of my truck at the field, but I'm right there, so I never leave them unattended there. And I did have one battery. It didn't catch fire, but it literally, I mean, it must have burnt up. I mean, I left it on the charger, and it just, you know, like, it must have puffed and then popped, you know. It didn't catch fire. It just vented itself. And of course, that battery was no good anymore, but it didn't catch fire. So I've been very lucky. I haven't had a fire yet with the battery. So, but yeah, that sucks, man. Sorry to hear that. So you say the house is not livable. What do you need to do to the house to make it livable? How bad is it? What do you got to do? You got to put some drywall up. Got to run any new electrical. You know, put in a new cabinet, I assume. How you doing, Victor? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Tim, how you doing? Great to see you. Electrical is fine. Just new drywall. Clean from one of the other side. Smoke damage. Okay, well, then that's livable. I mean, you know, obviously you got to fix it, but you don't have to go to a hotel tonight, right? You can still stay in the house. I read it didn't hurt. It didn't get to the roof, right? So you don't have any roof damage. So that's always a plus, for sure. Oh, you can't stand the smell. Well, okay, yeah, I get that one. Oh, there you go. Well, the insurance is paying for the comfort in. Good for you. That's all right then. Good. Glad to hear that. Yeah. So, are you looking into buying some battery bags for your batteries for charging? Uh-oh. Where'd my keyboard go? Over here. Plus, everything is black. Yeah, I understand that. How did you put the fire out yourself? Do you have a fire extinguisher, water? Did the fire department come? How did you get the fire out? Yeah, Chris, you're right. These stories absolutely help bring awareness to the rest of us. You know, make us think twice, learn by your mistakes. It really helps to share it. Oh, no kidding. So it burnt itself out. Good deal. Well, that's good. Wow. Michael, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's just, man, and that's twice now. Damn, that just, man, that really sucks. What battery charger were you using, by the way? What brand battery charger was it? Oh, man. Okay. Well, I'm not going anywhere. Take your time. I'll be right here. We're going to be balancing the prop for about 5 hours, so you know, don't worry. You know me and balancing props, so. You sent it to my Yahoo? Okay, cool. I'll take a look for it. Okay, I think this prop's balanced. It's spinning. It's not stopping. It's just spinning. This must be a draft in here. So I would say that's balanced, guys. And when a prop does that, you got it. You know, it's just spinning. And it looks like it might stop here. Of course, it's still drying, so it might go off a hair. But we're pretty damn close. Okay, so it stopped there. It's starting to go back the other way a little bit. So, but it's really close. Well, Tim, yeah, that you can either do that, but that's not even a guarantee because it probably wasn't the charger's fault. It's probably a bad battery. Your best bet is either fireproof, you know, battery bag, battery boxes. Build yourself a, you know, concrete block battery, you know, where you put the battery pack. Chargers outside the battery, you know, the concrete area you've got the battery in. You know, something that's actually going to prevent the fire. You know, it's not necessarily the charger's fault. It could be, but I think the battery is more at fault in these kind of situations than a C240 Duo. It's a dual charger. What brand is that? Is that Yeah, let's hope my prop doesn't catch on fire since I'm balancing it. Yeah, it's probably most likely it was the battery, not the charger, that was at fault. You give a bank vault under your for charging lipos. Yeah. Listen, I've seen a lot of people do some, you know, Flight Test did a whole, they made a brick, they used real bricks and, you know, concrete blocks and built this big, like, compartment. And then they had a concrete lid on it. And I think they had the wires, the charger was outside the concrete bay. And they had the wires running either in between two bricks or through the block. I forget how they did it. But yeah, that's how they were doing it. Yeah, see, this prop is so close, it's kind of freewheeling around. So yeah, I think we're done with this prop. It's close. It's close enough. Oh yeah, the concrete board for ceramic tile, right? Yep, that's you're right. That's what it was. Yep. Yeah, so-called smart charger. Yeah, listen, a friend of mine, she bought a smart TV, and it's smarter than her. She can't get it. She keeps having trouble with it. She keeps hitting the wrong button, and it does something else, and it's driving her nuts. I said, "Well, you're the one that wanted a smart television." I said, "It's not the television's fault that it's smarter than you." So, yeah, so she's having a hard time with the television. Yeah, I'm not even going to mess with that prop. That thing's sitting here spinning, so it's close enough. That's a good balance right there. Yeah, so it was one of those Jetwork packs. Yeah, I had a bad one of those myself. I was really bummed too, because it was expensive, and it was a piece of crap. It had dead cell in it. It was never charged right. All right, so we can put that baby on the plane. Let me put a receiver in it though and drop the gear, so I can get the thing on its wheels, and then we can put the prop on. I think I have. What's this? Here, let's use this. I got a tactic receiver. We'll put that in. Now this tape thing. Oh, that's typical. They put a piece of tape over the paint, and it just came right off. Just pulled the paint right off of it. Yeah, that was a good job, guys. Nice work. Well done. So we'll have to change that. All right, so what do we got? Let's find the landing gear. I'm just going to plug in the gear and drop it so we can get it on the gear. Here it is, right here. So we'll just plug that into. Yours did that too. The tape came, yeah. Yeah, no big deal. Just replace the tape. Simple enough. I need lights, flashlight. I got all these flashlights. I got no problem flying a flashlight these days. So channel 5 is right there. Okay. I believe the okay. And then the throttle, I need to plug in just to power it. Or I can use my battery pack. Aileron. Throttle. Nope, that's going to the gyro. That's not the one we need. I need the one that's coming out of the ESC, not the one coming out of the gyro. Here it is. Oh, it's already plugged in. Okay. Alright. And that's plugged into there. That's not going to work. gonna plug something in over here. I guess we'll plug the throttle. Okay, that'll work. The battery, I don't think I have a battery with that plug on it in here. No, I need an AC5 force. Alright, hang on. Oh, actually I think I do have one in here. It's over there. I'm just going to do it this way, screw it. Let's use my Flght pack. Okay, I'm going to grab the radio, make a new model. Okay, let me copy my help cross, because that's got the, it also has a tactic in it. Right there. Duplicate. Model. Okay. Let's call it out. Okay. It's funny. Okay. Good enough right now. Okay, let's go here. Go down here. Let's change the receiver number to something else. And behind it. Let's plug this in. I think I have to poke it with a stick. Maybe not. Yeah, I think it will. I'll get a toothpick over here. Yeah, okay. Alright, so plug this in. And we poke it with a stick. I hate doing this. Pain in the butt. Okay. Nope. Wow. Doggone it. Okay. Okay, did that work? Unplug it, put it back in. Nope. Alright, try it again. Yeah, third hand. Well, that's not staying on long enough to help. God, I'm never going to get this bound that way. Well, actually, I think it is bound. Let's, I got the throttle. let's go into the gyro. Let's put the ailerons on and see what we got. This one. All right, we're let's try this one. Aileron. Gear. Okay. Try this. Okay, try a different setting here. Well, that worked, but I think the driver needs. Let's try this. Here's my S bus wire. Okay. Alright, I give up. I'm not going to do it. It's not cooperating, and I'm not going to keep doing it while we're live. We'll play with it some other time. Screw it. And end that for tonight. I'm missing all the chat, trying to concentrate on this, and I don't like doing that. So, but it's together. You know, we'll drop the gear and put the crop on another time. That's all. Yeah, Fred, good call. Yeah, it's not working, and I'm not gonna try to figure it out live. We'll figure it out tomorrow. So, but for now, we can make it pretty, like that. And there we go. What's going on? Reconnect. Okay, alright, so I don't think we lost the show. We should have. Throw it on the floor and stomp on it. That won't help. Well, been there, done that. Didn't help. Yeah, did you lose connection there for a minute, Fred? Is that why you say back? Did you get a lost connection notification and then it came back? Craig, you out of here? Alright, Craig, we'll see you later. Have a great night. Thanks for coming, man. It's good seeing you. So, alright. Well, we got it built anyway. I'll get it bound up tomorrow. Not going to worry about it tonight. It'll be ready to fly. I might go flying tomorrow, actually. I might fly this Mustang and the old Crow tomorrow. I go flying. So we'll try that and see. But yeah, what a beautiful airplane. Man, I just love this airplane. I just thought, you know, I used to love it when Miss America was out on racing. I don't think she's still racing anymore. At least it hasn't in a while. But I always loved watching her fly. Just a pretty airplane. Let's pull it over here for a little more sailing picture here. There we go. Yeah, there you go. Now you get to see the whole thing. All right. I gotta go do a bathroom break again. So hang on to yourselves. I'll be right back. That radio killed Kenny. Okay, sorry about that. Yes, I did have to drop the boys off at the pool, and I had to take my medicine. So, we're good. All right. Oh, God, Randy's putting up shorts, all kinds of shorts. Oh, God. All right, I'm not going there. Not going there. Not happening. Not going to happen. All right, 23 likes. Not bad, guys. That's pretty good. I don't know how many people we had in the room tonight. I wasn't keeping total track. I know it hit 26 at one point. I don't know how much higher we got than that. Yeah, I'm going outside to scream at the radio. No. No, I'm not that mad at the radio. The problem is, so FR Sky has changed their protocol because they got mad that Radio Master copied their protocol. So they changed theirs. So what that does is it just makes more choices. So when you plug a receiver in, it's not totally defined on which of the choices you have in the radio, in the Radio Master radio, which choice to pick for each receiver that you're dealing with. See, it's kind of trial and error. You try one, that doesn't work, try to another one. Eventually you find it. It's not like rocket science. It's not that hard. A little aggravating, but no big deal. And that's just what I'm dealing with. And then then Radio Masters change their receivers, so the new ones are version 2, which are much easier to bind than version 1. And this is a version 1 receiver, and I forget what procedure it is to do the 1. The 2s, you just hold the button, plug it in, and the light goes red, and it's ready to receive a bind signal. The version 1, I think you had to hit the bind button on the radio first and then plug it in while you're holding the button. So it's a little complicated, but it ain't that big a deal. Nothing I'm going to scream about. I'll get it. I always do. So not a big deal. I was just going to drop the gear so it would sit on its wheels and put the prop on it, but not tonight. You'll get to see that. So this is interesting. This is a chrome spinner that they painted blue. Wow, interesting. So the Voodoo spinner is chrome. So apparently they took Voodoo because it's chrome. And the inside here's chrome. So they took the Voodoo spinner and painted it blue. I don't know why they would go to that trouble, but that's what they did. Kind of interesting. It's not the smoothest paint job either. This feels like wrinkle paint. It's not, it's not slippery glass smooth. It's kind of wrinkly. So apparently the paint didn't like going over the chrome, I guess. Not a deal breaker. It's fine. It'll be fine. But just interesting. Yeah. Well, if you already have 2, I don't have 3 of anything other than 3 exactly the same of anything. The only thing I actually have 3 of the same thing is I have 3 carbon ZT-28s, but I only have 2 yellow ones and 1 red and white one, and only, and one of them's a plug and play, and two of them are bind and fly. So, and they're not the same tube. So that's why I have 3 Carbon ZT-28s. But that's the only plane I have 3 of. The most I do on anything's 2. I haven't bought a third of anything yet. So I don't know, what plane is it? What plane you got that you love so much you got 2 of? And the other question is, are you worried you're going to discontinue it? Because if you're worried you're going to discontinue it, then yeah, I would probably buy a third one. You know, just to be safe. If you really love it that much, because I can't even begin to tell you guys how many planes I've missed out on. Yes, Fred, I did buy 3 of them, but I sold 2 of them. I bought 3 to get the free shipping, and I bought 3 to sell 2, so mine was free. But you're right, I did buy 3, but I don't have 3. I only have 1, and it was free. So, but yeah, you're right. I did buy 3, you know, but I bought them with the total intention of selling 2 of them. So, I really like that plane, and if it went on sale cheap enough, I'd probably buy another one of them because I really like it. It's a really cool little airplane. It flies real nice, you know. Sounds really cool with the quad motors running, you know. It's pretty cool. So I really like it. So if it goes on sale again, I'll probably buy another one. So the Super Easy V4. So is your second one still in the box, or are you flying both of them? You have 3 nutballs. You probably have more than 3 nutballs. Oh, so you got one just hanging on the wall? Yeah, Hangar Queen. I don't know. That's a pretty cheap airplane. I mean, if you really feel like you need to buy a third one, you know, I wouldn't. You know, it's not an expensive airplane. So, yeah. I mean, if you think you want another one, sure. You know. So Airvac, you're saying are those the only 2 planes where you have bought 3 over time? You bought 1, wrecked it, then bought 2. It counts as 3. Yeah, no, I mean I haven't bought anything. The only thing I bought 3 of was the Lancaster, like Fred said. But I bought it with the intentions of selling the 2, so that my third one was free to me. I got my plane for free. Actually, I made $1. You know, I sold the 2 planes to 2 guys at the field at a discount, and so they saved money. They didn't have to pay the shipping. I didn't have to pay the shipping, and I actually made $1 and got my plane for free. So, but I didn't buy 3 to keep 3. So I haven't bought any. I've never bought 3 of anything other than the Lancaster. Well, again, the Carbon ZT-28, but you know, I bought the original one that was red and white. And then I bought a plug-and-play yellow one, the new one, because I couldn't get a bind-and-fly one. And then a damaged one came up on eBay, a bind-and-fly one, real cheap, that needed repair. I knew I could fix it, so I bought that one and fixed it. And so that's how I ended up with 3 Carbon ZT-28s, but again, they're not all 3 the exact same. You know, the 2 yellow ones, one's a bind and fly, one's a plug and play. They have lights. The original one is a plug and play. No, the original one's a bind and fly, but it doesn't have the lights, and it's red and white. So technically, they're not exactly 3 of the exact same airplane. But that's the only thing I have 3 of. You know, everything else I only have 2 of. and I don't have two of everything, but I have a few. I have two UMX Turbo Timber Evolutions. When they were on sale for $89, I bought two of them. So, and I bought that on purpose at that price. You know, why not? That's a good little airplane for under $100. It's when it's $150. Now I don't want to spend $150 on it, but I'll spend $89. So yeah, I have two of those. But yeah, I haven't bought anything three other than, like I said, the Lancaster. But that was intended to sell two. I wasn't keeping three of them. So I probably have. I'm going to guess I have 12 airplanes that I have two of. Maybe a couple more. I don't think I have 20. So somewhere between 12 and 20 is where I'm at with two of the same exact airplane. And it's either because I really love it that much. Well, it has to be that, first off, for sure. I mean, I really got to love it to buy two of them. And the second thing is I bought it in case either the price was going way up or they were going to discontinue it. So, yeah, that's a great, yeah, if you've already got two and the one's just a Hangar Queen, you know, I would go ahead and get them all for now. And then if something happens to the one, you've still got the backup one, and then if it's still available, you can buy your second replacement one, go that route. So yeah, I would do that. Yeah, that's not bad, Micah. You're right. If you've gone through three of them, maybe it's time to give up on that one, move on. Invert Catholic. Yeah, Fred, isn't that makes sense, right? You have two of the same one in a tree. Yeah, I guess until somebody else gets them out of the tree, they're still yours. Once they're out of the tree, they're not yours no more, unless you get them. Yeah, Randy had a Bigfoot that was his. It was in a tree, and then it was gone, so it's not his anymore. Either somebody got it out of the tree or it blew down out of the tree. Either way, he didn't get it, so it's not his anymore. Honestly, the reason I started buying the two of the planes I really like that I don't want to lose is because I lost out on too many airplanes that they discontinued before I had the Tree. Yeah, the tree. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and I missed out on the E-Flite Spitfire. Let's see, what else did I miss out on? I really wanted that Spitfire, and I didn't buy it. And I'm so mad that I didn't. I hope they're bringing it back. If they bring back the F4, the E-Flite 80mm F4, I'll buy another one of those. I really like that. I have mine, but I would buy a second one of those in a heartbeat. I love that airplane. It's a great flying airplane. So I'd buy a second one of those if they bring it back. I'm trying to think of some of the other planes I missed out on. They weren't all E-Flite planes. They're either Motion or FMS. I think one's an FMS plane. So yeah, I've missed out on some airplanes, guys, that I really, you know, I'm kind of bummed that I didn't get them. But yeah, so that's when I started buying twosies, you know, on certain airplanes. I just, didn't want to lose out on it in case they discontinued it, because they don't give you any notice. You know, they don't tell you, hey, we're making our last run of this airplane. You know, if you want one, get it ordered now. You know, they don't do any of that. They just wait till they're sold out, and then they just tell you discontinue it, and that's it. You're screwed. It pisses me off when they do that. So, but yeah, there's several planes I lost out on. I can't think of the rest of them right now, but that Spitfire I really wanted bad. I never got it. I bought several FMS planes because I knew they were going to have a big price increase. So I bought a second Pitts. I bought a second. Well, I didn't buy the second Tiger Cat. I bought the second one of those because I crashed the first one. But I am fixing the first one, so I will have two flyable once I fix the second one. The first one that I crashed, but the second one I'm flying. I can't. Okay, airback. You know, Micah, this could qualify as a third. I haven't done it yet, but I crashed my King Twin, and I think it's going to cost too much to fix it. So it's a great spare parts airplane for certain things. I've already used one of the elevators. And then the generator fell over on my second one, which just put impressions in the top of the wing. It didn't hurt it. It flies fine, but it kind of looks a little goofy where the generator fell on it. So I might buy a third one of those to replace the broken one, because I don't think I can fix it. I don't think I can get the parts, or it's going to be too expensive to get the parts. It's just going to be cheaper to buy another airplane. So that might be my third purchase, you know, of buying a third. Since you said if you crash it and you buy another one, then that counts as three. So that would be my third. If I have it in the cart, but I didn't buy it yet. I put it in the cart because it's on sale right now. But I think I'm going to wait. I'm not going to buy it right now. I got other things to worry about right now. This room is the most important thing, so I'm not buying any airplanes right now. Fred, you said you got a lot of those, but missed out on others. A lot of what? What do you got a lot of? Yeah, exactly, Michael. I'd look funny as hell if a generator fell on me. Yeah, so it just left an impression in the wing. And, you know, honestly, I haven't tried to steam it out. It might come out with steam. I haven't even tried that yet. It doesn't hurt the way it flies, you know. It's not that noticeable, so I'm not really, you know, crazy and, you know, trying to replace it right away. But that's a good airplane, so I wouldn't mind replacing it, you know, I mean, or buying another one. It's a really good airplane. But I don't think it's going to go anywhere for a while. I think it's been a pretty good seller for Hobby King, so I don't think they're going to discontinue that one. Yeah, some of the other planes I missed out on were Hobby King planes. I can't think of them off the top of my head right now, but Fred knows which ones they are because he knows which planes I don't have that he has. So Fred, what planes am I missing? How many packs do I bring to the flying field? All of them. Since I have a generator, I charge my batteries at the field. I don't pre-charge them anymore. I used to years ago, but I've been running a generator now for yeah, I have a Havoc. I haven't finished putting it together though, but I do have a Havoc. Yep, I sold mine and or traded a guy for another airplane for it, and then I ended up getting another one. So, but I haven't finished putting that one together. That's another thing I got to work on. So I have a couple of big battery bags. So I probably have, I don't know, I probably take 80 batteries to the field with me. They're all in storage charge, and when I get there, I charge them up, the ones I'm going to use. And generally, I try to charge 10 to 20 batteries during the day. And usually, in the past, before my back, all this problem with my back, I could fly 16 pretty easily. 16 batteries. Lately, the last time I went to the field, I had, I think, 12 batteries charged, and I only flew 6 of them. I just couldn't. I was in too much pain. I had to sit down. I sat most of the day instead of flow most of the day. So, but yeah, I always carry pretty much. I mean, there's some batteries I don't take. If it's a battery that I know I'm not going to use in anything that I have in the trailer, then I don't need to bring that battery. So there's batteries I leave behind, but generally I take this big battery bag. It's probably got 60, 80 batteries in it. Quite a variety of batteries. Case in point, it's a perfect example. This giant 90-inch, I think it's an extra. It's an extra 330 SC pattern plane I bought. It takes 2 900 milliamp 6S batteries to fly it. It's not in the trailer right now. It's sitting here on the floor, so I don't take the batteries. I have 4 battery packs for that plane. I don't take those with me because I don't need to. I'm not going to fly it. So that's kind of how it. If I know I'm not going to fly it, I don't need to take those batteries. So I leave them in here. Yeah, see, Randy, when I go to the field, I spend the day there. It's a 45-minute drive, 50-minute drive to get there, and then another 45, 50 minutes home. So if I'm going to drive that much, I want to get my money's worth. So I go for the day, and then sometimes I spend the night. So I want to get a lot of flights in, and when I can, I mean, I'm a chain flyer, a chain smoker. Yeah, I'll land and immediately put another battery either in the same plane or the next plane right there. Don't even turn the transmitter off. I just switch to the next airplane and go right back up. I do that quite a bit. Yeah, I get a lot of flights in, and they're long flights. I don't do 3-minute flights. My flights are 7 to 12 minutes. So they're long flights. So I get a lot of airtime. I mean, I really get I usually get 2 to 3 hours of flight. While I'm at the field. Well, Bill, what's up? How you doing, man? Yeah, that's just the way I do it. And then like I said, sometimes I'll just stay there. I don't like driving back and forth. If I'm going on Saturday and I want to go back on Sunday, I'll usually just spend the night, so I don't have to drive all the way back home and back again. I just sleep in my truck, sleep in the tent, sleep in the trailer, wherever I'm comfortable. Just came in from a deep shop clean. Oh, yeah? Did steam clean it? mucking out the tool shed. Why, did you have horses in there? Why are you mucking it out? So, yeah, I was pretty upset. The last time I went to the field, I only got 6 flights in. I was pretty upset. I spent most of my day in the chair. I couldn't stand up, and I got pretty upset about it. Wasn't a good day. First time, I think, in 51 years that I actually contemplated quitting the hobby. You know, because I don't know if my back's ever going to be right, and I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. I hope this procedure worked, you know, but I won't know for months, so we'll just have to wait and see. Never knew you had so many tools. Yeah, that's one thing I've got tons of. The Snap-on guy loved me. You know, when I was working at the bike shop and the marine shop, I was buying tools all the time, constantly. So I've got tools coming out of tools. So did you hear what right? All right, Chris, I'll play. What's a hen weigh? You guys keep throwing it out there. All right, I'll play. What the hell? I quit flying. Yeah, I almost did, Bill. I really did. I don't know. I'm hoping the next time I might go flying tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I was pretty upset. I was in so much pain I think that was a Saturday, and I didn't go back Sunday. Yeah, I only got 6 flights in. I was in my chair all day. I wanted to fly, and I kept wanting to get up and go fly, and my back hurt too bad. I couldn't get up and go fly, and I was just getting mad and upset, and just really, really, really upset. I don't know, Michael. I'll probably just put it up on Marketplace and see who wants to, buy it. Or I might take it out to my flying field and give them first dibs. Take it out there and see if anybody out there wants some of my stuff. Yeah, well, Bill, I'm all in on this hobby. I really don't. Right now, I'm not doing anything else. I do go car racing, or I used to. I haven't done that in a while, but I'm hoping to get back to it. Yeah, this is pretty much all I do. This is my, I work to support this hobby. I don't need a job anymore to live. I need a job to support this hobby. If I just want to, pay my bills and eat, I don't need a job. I've got enough money for that. And when I went to work for O'Reilly's, I told them that. You wanted to hire me part-time. I said, okay, fine. But I'm not working all weekends. I go flying on the weekends. So I'll work a weekend or so here and there. But I'm, not. If you're going to schedule me all weekends, I don't need this job. So he said, no problem. It's usually a 3-week rotation. And I said, okay, I can live with that. In the beginning, for the first 6 months, he didn't schedule me for any weekends. And everybody was happy. Everybody was working, and nobody wanted a weekend off, and I got my weekends off, and everybody was happy. And then they switched it to a different assistant manager. A new guy came in, and he made me work every weekend. So after 8 weekends in a row, I quit. So, Actually, they laid me off. It was the same time I was about to quit, and then it was COVID, and they had to lay us off anyway, so they laid me off, which was fine with me because I was going to quit anyway. You know, I'm not going to work weekends like that. I don't need the job. If I'm not going to be able to go flying, then I don't need the job. So, yeah, you got to pray the radio master out of my cold dead hands. All right, Lori. Have a good night. You too, Chris. That's why I moved to Florida, guys. I mean, if I didn't want to fly all the time, I could have stayed in Ohio. You know, I fly year round down here. You know, usually every weekend. So I usually get anywhere from, I would guess, 16 to 30 flights a weekend. Okay, Saturday and Sunday. You know, I mean, I'm a flying monster on the weekend. That's what I do. And it's usually every weekend, unless it's raining or something else comes up. But pretty much every weekend. So I think it was last weekend when I was having a hard time because I couldn't fly. And so I may take this out tomorrow and maiden it and the Old Crow P-51. Possibly the Bronco if I can get these props finished up and figure out what I'm going to do with these damn spinners that are all messed up. So yeah, yeah. Which is it? The black and blue packs or the red packs? The HRBs. Probably the black and blue ones at that price. Yeah, that does sound like a pretty good price. $30. Yeah, that's probably a pretty good price. No, that was my brother. That was the right. Warrant for the 10-year-old. Yeah, I don't know. I don't particularly like those batteries personally. The black blue ones I've had no luck with. But I like the reds. They've been really good. But my black blue packs, they puffed every time. I never had any. Here's one right here. It's not only puffed, but it's got a dead cell in it. Right here. So yeah, I just have had no luck with these batteries. So this is a 6-cell. It's a 5-cell now, and it's puffed. Not real bad though, but it's got a dead cell on it. So I just have had no luck with these. I stopped buying HRB batteries, and then I think it was Jeff Custom convinced me to try the reds, and I did, and I like them. So far, the reds have been really good. So that's all I can tell you. Personally, though, I haven't had any luck with those. That black blue pack here, I've never had any luck with these. How many of those do you have, Wild Bill? It has 2 red lines. Yeah. Yeah, it does. You're right. It's got 2 red lines, and it's got blue lettering, and it's got black background with white lettering. You know, yeah, it's colorful. You have 4 of those for the RV8, yeah? Yeah, Fred, but I don't think, I don't know. I may have flown those for 15 minutes. I don't remember, honestly. I didn't have that many of those. But I know I have a couple of 3S batteries, and I don't have anything that pushes a 3S, and they still puffed. And then I had a 4S, and I can't remember what plane I was flying that in. And that one puffed. And then this one I got with my airplane, and it's got a dead cell in it, so it's no good. Well, I can turn it into a 5-cell, but let's see what else I have a couple of 6S's. They're puffed. Yeah, I can't say I've really had good luck with those, but these red packs are doing great. So, well, honestly, Wild Bill, why don't you just turn the telemetry on? You've got it in your radio. I know you're flying Spectrum, and it comes with it now. So why don't you just turn the telemetry on, and then you don't need a timer. Puff zone? Yeah. You remember buying red batteries? What batteries did you? I'm talking about HRB, but they're red because they're 100C packs. But they're HRB batteries, but the label's all in red. That's why we call them reds. And it's a 100C pack, and they've been working great. You don't have to have it talk to you, Wild Bill. You can set it up to play a song. When it hits the threshold on the battery, you have to start playing music. So when the music starts playing, it's time to land. And you better be on the ground before the song ends. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, I've got one of mine set up that way. So, yeah. It doesn't have to talk to you. You can just play music. When it starts playing music, it's time to land. Yeah. I don't know where that came from, right? So I don't know where the hell this. If you don't have telemetry, you're going to burn in hell. But whatever. It was more of a question. Why aren't you using it more than you should be using, or you better be using it? I said should you be using it, but I don't think I ever used the word you better be using it. So, yeah, you're not going to burn in hell. Yeah. Oh no, I don't know what that is. That's not what I'm talking about. I don't have any batteries called red. We just call these HRBs because the label's red. It's not black like this one with blue on it. It's red. So we call them reds. So still in litigation. No, so that you think that's annoying, Micah? Well, Yeah. So it's everybody's tastes are different. The one I think is funny, personally, is RC Informer doesn't like his radio talking to him. But yet he flies a commercial jet that talks to him the entire time. As he's flying, the plane's talking to him. It's telling him whether the gear's up, down, flaps up, down, airspeed. It's always talking to him. But he doesn't want his radio talking to him. I think that's funny. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it reminds him of his work too much, and he doesn't want to be reminded of work. I don't know. But I just think that's funny that he flies these new airplanes talk to you, and but he doesn't want his radio talking to him. Okay. I can go get one. It'll only take a minute. Yeah, there's. Let me go grab one. Okay. That's what it looks like. So it's a red label. It says 100C, 5200. So really nice battery. It's been, this one's got a lot of plates on it. It's not puffing. It's rock solid, working perfect. Yeah, been really happy with those. So far, I've been very happy with those. Right. Wow, Bill, the 50Cs, which I don't know if the C rating is the issue or not. But like I said, all my, this is probably a 50C HRB right here. Yeah. Yeah, so this is a 50C. And like I said, it's got a dead cell in it. It's not, as far as puffing wise, it's puffed a little. Not as bad as my other ones, but it's got a dead cell. The other ones, the cells are all good, but it's it looks like a football. So. Am I buying a price or a battery? I don't understand, right? What's a price? Yeah, I got a 6S. No, I got a 5S for the price of a 6. Yeah. Read the scroll, Ryan. Damn idiots. It's a Spitfire. Did you guys ever watch what's his RC plane reviews or whatever. The guy in New Zealand, Simpson. What the hell's his first name? I can't think of his first name right now. Anyway, everything's a Spitfire. Every time they ask him what airplane, it's a Spitfire. So it's a P-51 Corsair, correct? Yeah, with a radial engine. Homer? No, not Homer. What the hell's his name? Can't think of his name at the moment. Bruce, that's it. Thank you. Yeah, Bruce Simpson. Yeah. Yeah, he every time somebody comes out the field with an airplane in the car, what kind of airplane is that? Is that Spitfire? Oh, Fred, I'll get it to bind. I ain't worried about it. Just not concentrating. I'm too worried about missing what's going on in the chat and ignoring you guys, which is not a good plan. And so I just decided to quit because it's very anti-productive when you're doing a live show. Yeah, always bitching in New Zealand. Yeah. The B-25 Mustang is a real airplane. It's the newest acquisition from Harbor Freight. There you go. Oh, that's funny. Well, JCB, it's not intentional. But, I enjoy all the razzing. It's part of the fun. Buy two, get a free 5-gallon bucket of cheese puffs. Yeah, but that turns your airplane orange. Yeah, cheese puffs. So I take it you made it home, Michael. Orange planes and presidents always kick ass. Oh. All right, what time is it? Let me take a look here. 12:11. All right, guys. I think I'm going to call it. We're losing our steam here, so yeah, we could start talking about radios right now if you want to, Michael. What's your favorite radio? Hey, I could grab the mash again and we could put leaf springs on it. Yeah, there you go for it. You got it. Any radio that binds to Miss America. There you go. That's a good one. Yeah, that's you're right. That's a good one. Yeah, that's another 4 hours. Absolutely. What about the surface radio? The mine's right here. The Radio Master's right there. Actually, it is right here. Where is it? Oh, it's right here on the table. There it is, right there. Bind it to the plane. Man, I'm just trying to tear this thing up for sure. Yeah, it's the same protocol in the surface radio as the, it's still the, you just have to keep checking each one until you find the right one. So it's the exact same procedure. The radios are internally are exactly the same. It's just externally, it's got a wheel instead of sticks, but it's the same software. Everything's the same. Nothing different. Oh yeah, you used to have kitchen curtains that look like this. Yeah, I still do. They're red, but they look just like this. The same pattern exactly, but they're red. Yeah. All right, guys. So I'm going to call it. Have a great night. Thanks for coming. It was fun. I'm sure I'll have this bound tomorrow, and maybe I'll have some videos flying it. I got these two Mustangs to fly, so we'll get some video of that, and I'll try to get them up. I've got several videos I've got to put up, but I've been having some very minor computer issues. I just have too much on the hard drive. I gotta get rid of some old videos that I don't need to save anymore, so I make room on the drive to make new videos. So I got to work on that a little bit. But I've got a bunch. I've already got at least five. No, actually, I've 8. I got 8 videos to edit and put up. So yeah, I got a bunch already, and then if I fly these two, there'll be some more. So I'll try to get those up. Try to get some more flying in. Maybe go flying tomorrow or the next day. So I'll let you know. Keep watching. You'll see the stuff go up. In the meantime, have a great night, guys. Thanks for coming. Don't forget to like if you haven't already, and we'll catch you Saturday night. All right. Talk to you later.